As the second oldest town in the Free State, there's a lot to offer historically and the environment. It started as a missionary station. From there on, there's a lot of development in the area, migrant farmers, a lot to see. And then the Anglo-Boer War, there's a large concentration camp cemetery, which is now a monument. Number of really sad things happened here during the war, and we can take people on a tour. And also, historically, the building of the Garib Dam, you know, it had a large influence on our town. It's a beautiful environment because of the Garib Dam. We had the longest bridge in Southern Africa here, something to see. The Garib Dam itself is close to the confluence of the Orange River and the Caledon River, and it is just beautiful to see all the game and everything from that long bridge in the evening.
Bethulie is a lovely place. It's got beautiful nature. It's ideal for artists, photographers. It's ideal for bike riding, motor and bicycles as well, and also for hiking. It's a brilliant place.
This particular place is a wonderful 117-kilometre deviation from the N1. You get off at Colesberg in the south and get back at Trompsburg in the north, or vice versa. And then you have to watch out for tortoises and game instead of other cars. We spent a year and a half looking in the southern Free State and the northern Karoo, and eventually found that Philippolis was still part of the Karoo, even though it's in the Free State. And we settled here and started off with a bookshop, and that started with about a fifth of the number of books it has now. It's now big, it's well over 20,000 books. And then we built a restaurant, or we added a restaurant to attract people to the bookshop. And then we added galleries, and then we added this bar, and then we added a guest house. So we've got quite a multifunctional tourist facility here. We have the only resident jail for non-jailbirds in the country. It's a good stopover, mainly for people who are prepared to go and see what it was like. They say that we'll lock you in if you like. The accommodation is a bridal suite, but the accommodation is generally Spartan. Old bunks, one over the other, and they'll tell you stories about the ghosts. The jail is really attractive. Laurens van der Post, one of the great people of Philippolis. He was born here. His house is still, the family house is still here, and there was a family farm too. Born here in 1906 and visited Bloemfontein frequently and the farm frequently. And we have a Laurens van der Post Memorial Centre in town with the collection of books in his study in Chelsea and London were brought here and established exactly like they were in his study in London. It is, after all, a great stopping place for almost anyone going from any point to any other point in the country.